Broncos, the team that beat the Eagles, coming from behind, 17-3. Bo Nix, I was laughing at him. I was gallivanting around. Tony was there. A rare unmasked Tony situation with the fam. And I was heartbroken. I could feel it. But the crazy thing was, so many times in those situations, the other team will fold it. He didn't fold it. And he just saw the game, and he played the game. And it was impressive. And their defense is for real. Benito leads the league in sacks. He's got 7. They're calling him the next Von Miller. He leads the league right now, and he's going crazy at 2.5 against the Eagles. And they're taking on the fucking Jets, dude, who are the worst team in the league, definitively. The only team now without a win, and they just keep getting worse. It actually looked decent early, and it's just been going downhill ever since the season started. I forget, they played the Cowboys. It was 37-22. It wasn't that close. It was actually 30-6 at the end of the third quarter, and then the Cowboys started chilling. Fields can't hit passes. I'm sorry. I tried. I've been being nice. You know what I mean? I told Tony 2-3 years ago what it was with Fields. And since then, I've put on the kitty gloves. I'm like, that was mean. You know, maybe I called Fields out. Maybe Caleb isn't. Maybe it was just the situation. Whatever. But he can't hit a pass. He's so fast. He's very explosive. The dude can't throw accurately, consistently. He can hit passes, but it's not consistent. Or there might just not be gimmies in the offense. But the problem is, none of that's the problem. Their defense is fucking horrible. Terrible. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. And if you're going to have a run offense with Breece Hall and Justin Fields, you need some defense to go along with that to keep the scores lower.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it last year, you know, when he was with the Steelers. Like, he didn't lose a game. He went like 4-0 with the Steelers.
And they hated it.
And now he hasn't won a game.
They hated every second of it. They were like, get this the fuck out of here. We want Russell Wilson right now. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe the Steelers are just dumb. You know what I mean? Because Russ started imploding too. They could have definitely put Fields in. I would have been interested to see him in that situation. I think he's a player that's better in cold weather.
I just don't believe, like, if you're 4-0, I probably just wouldn't change.
They weren't 4-0. They were 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah.
I thought they had lost a game.
Nah, they had lost 2 games. Gassed it in your head a little bit for Fields.
Shout out Fields.
What they are is 0-5 right now.
Heard that.
I mean, I'm taking the Broncos. If I'm wrong, Vegas, you got me. If the Jets fucking win, I don't care. Well, I'm not going to just even think about this. If they win by only 7, I'll be stunned. But the Broncos don't win by big margins. They really don't. They beat us by 4. Who else did they beat? They beat the Titans by 8. They really don't put together whole complete games. I forget who else they beat. They beat somebody. Oh, they did beat the shit out of the Bengals 28-3. So you know what? I'm looking for that Broncos team. Yeah, the Jets stink. I don't know. I wonder when Aaron Glenn's gonna get fired, but we'll see if he makes the year. Tony, who you got? 7.5 Broncos.
I don't think I've picked them once, and it's not gonna start today. So I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
Who?
The Jets. I have not picked the Jets one time.
Oh, so you're 5-0 on Jets picks. Actually, I don't know. No, because we missed the one because of the spread. Steelers one. Remember that?
No, wait.
No, we both took the Steelers.
Yeah.
They didn't win by 3. They won by 2.
Yeah. Well, I still have not picked the Jets yet.
Yes. No. Yeah.
So,
I did once.
Continue to not to do that.
And I regretted it. So Tony, I asked you this question with a couple games last week. You kept laughing, so I wonder if you're gonna actually take the question seriously now. I know it's hard for you to do with the head and everything. But the Jets, what is their path to winning? Hello?
They need Bo Nix to think that he's Peyton Manning. They need Sauce. I mean, not Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and just start throwing the ball. And see, because one thing that they kept, well, you kept talking, somebody kept talking about that the fucking Broncos have a top 5 rushing offense.
Who do you think? Of course it was me. Who else knows that shit?
I thought maybe they talked about it in the game.
No, they don't do that. That's me, sir.
Okay. They kept saying they're a top 5 rushing offense.
They were.
So if they just are just like, hey, we're not gonna run because they suck, so we'll just throw the ball up.
Possible.
Then
That's what they did to the Titans, pretty much.
if they just have like a Titans type of situation, then that'll be the Jets' best chance. But they need to put some offense on the board and put some points on the board, and they're not very capable of that either. So bad defense, bad offense.
Yeah,
it's not much going on.
Someone called Bo Nix L. Manning way. The gas on Bo is high right now.
There you go.
But, I mean, he did it. He beat a Super Bowl champ.
Did
Undefeated
do that.
Super Bowl champ on the road. So, gas him up. I'm not going to argue with y'all.
Did do that.
Now, Sean Payton, you already know he believes it. So, will they come in this game trying to bomb their heads off? I think so. And I think they're going to do it because the Jets stink. So,
I think that's their only. You asked what's the path.
Yeah, that's true.
Their only path.
Let me answer my own question. The path for the Jets is to attack them in the running game, control the ball, heavy ball control, and just making sure that the game shortens. Now, the problem with that is they're the Jets. So this year they've played that system and they fumbled it. I forgot to mention, yes, Breece Hall fumbled it in the red zone last game, 10-3. They were doing a lot of stuff that game that was just dumb. The Cowboys had the ball on their own 15, right, with like a minute 40 left, under the 2-minute warning, and the Cowboys are just going to run the ball to, just try to get some yards, and the Jets called a timeout, and I was just like, what are they doing? Immediate touchdown now. Oh, bet, you want to do that? Cool, now we can throw the ball. Thank you. Boom, 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 touchdown. And then they scored another touchdown before halftime. So it can get ugly at any point with the Jets, at any time.
Yeah, I've seen the Jets lose by too many big scores. It was 7.5.
Yeah.
And the Broncos, I know you were kind of falling off on the Broncos. I never really lost faith in them. They just had a bad game. I think are they 4-1 or 3-2?
They are 3-2.
Yeah, so it's had a couple bad games, but I still think they're a good team.
Lost to the Colts by 1. It's not a bad loss.
Good team. They're 4-1.
And they lost to the Chargers.
Good team. They're like 3-2.
Well, the thing was Bo Nix, but he answered those questions. Like, is the moment to? I mean, look, he was whatever.
It's a second-year player, so
I'm interested because I think they definitely, if for them to take like that next step, the AFC is crazy wide open.
Yeah.
So for them to take that next step,
I don't think they're that.
but who is though in the AFC? Let's be like, exactly.
And I still have faith in a team. I'm not going to lose that faith in them.
I still believe in the Chiefs too, but like I'm saying, it's wide open. The Chiefs are 2-3.
They are.
They are outside of the playoffs right now.
And I still think they're going to make the Super Bowl.
I do too because it's that wide open. But I'm saying hypothetically, I'm not saying the Broncos are going to make the Super Bowl, but I'm saying you can make a run because who's there?
The Bills, they still got fuck with
The Bills have issues.
They do. But
They don't have a receiver, bro. They have problems.
Yeah.
The Saints kind of exposed it, and the Patriots really exposed it.
They don't, but they didn't have a receiver when they made it last year to the AFC Championship.
That's true. That's a good point. They still have Josh Allen, obviously. But the Broncos defense is the Broncos defense is really good.
Yeah.
Like it is. I think I think they're top 5 in points allowed, pretty sure. I know they were top 5 in pass defense. I think the run defense is a little weaker, but I don't know. When you run the ball, I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Because remember, the other top teams right now, Colts are 4-1. Chargers are falling apart. We'll get to them. They're 3-2. It's like, it's there for the Broncos for sure. Who else is 4-1? Yeah. The Jags are 4-1.
The Bills are.
The Bills are 4-1. Patriots 3-2. The Ravens suck. So one of your contenders is already out.
Yeah.
At least for now. They're gonna try to. Glenn is gonna give it all he's got. No, Glenn, he's not gonna quit. I make the playoffs every year. I'll talk about Glenn. We can wait on Glenn. I'm going to stick with the Broncos from the Jets. I think they're in a tough situation because Aaron Glenn, he's worried about getting fired, but this is the perfect opportunity, dude. It's right there for you. Just tank. Start piling up some losses, right? Get to like 0-11, and then you don't want to end the season winless. But who cares? Yeah. But you can end up with the first overall pick. None of these QBs look great. So I would just trade back and just build everything because everything is bad. Get some D linemen, get some O linemen. Terrible in the trenches right now. And really the problem is they just commit so many penalties. Like if they would clean up the penalties, they could be okay-ish, but the defense is just really bad right now. They need interior help for sure.
Yeah. What happened to Sauce, man? Was Sauce up the side?
He was gassed. Nah, Sauce was good, but he's like,
Sauce. He sauced his way up to the spice.
Yeah.
Now he vibing.
Well, you gotta remember with Sauce, he was a high draft pick in New York, so a lot of the stuff was just gonna be reputation. So I'm guessing teams probably just didn't throw at him too much early because it's like, why do that? But now it's like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, and they just attacking him, and it works, and then he gets hurt.
If y'all gonna attack Surtain, then
yeah,
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, exactly.